played.
Shut up, Dean.
Don't tag on tipping points. How am I boring? You fall for free and you look like Matilda. How am I boring? Look at you. Look at the pigtails. You think you're a just.
Oh, leave me alone.
What should I just say? I don't know, miss, because it's like dead noisy in here. Are we still going out on Friday?
Becca.
I need my brother though, we can't get Siggy.
Vicky. You're having a party. Can I come?
No.
Hey, can I come?
Yeah.
Keisha, Becca, Bex, Vicky, Levi, all of you be quiet.
Oh, miss. You're stressed.
Oh, bless her, she is too.
Miss, what have you got to be stressed about?
Yeah, miss, what have you got to be stressed about?
Are you getting stressed now?
Is it stressing you
I'm
out?
stressing Just zip it. Now, as is your final careers lesson, Pretty, you've been paying attention. Would you kindly explain to the rest of the class? Go on.
Mrs. saying that you can't all be like pop singers and movie stars, that there are other jobs, other normal stuff and that, and they're kind of good too.
Thank you, Pretty. Having realistic expectations about your future career potential is what will eventually get you a real job. Now, Pretty, what do you want to be?
Oh, a doctor, miss.
At least a doctor's a real job. Not that X Factor TV reality rubbish. Pretty's got a dream, and she's prepared to work hard for it. And if not, love, you could always work in a vet's or Boots. Yes, Bex.
Miss, why does she get to be a doctor and I have to work in an abattoir?
What do you mean?
This career brochure you gave me, your future in meat.
Yes, well, that was just a suggestion.
Is it because I'm really fit?
Her in an abattoir.
Shut up, Dean.
Shut up, Becca.
My uncle used to work in an abattoir. Now he only eats corn.
Hey, miss. I can't work in an abattoir because I'm a vegetarian.
A vegetarian? What does that mean?
It means that you only
Dean.
put... Shut up, Becca.
Shut up, Dean.
Miss, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to marry a billionaire.
How about something a bit more realistic?
A millionaire.
And what do you want to do, Tom?
Don't know, miss.
What about you, Keisha?
Dunno, miss.
Sophie?
Dunno, miss.
Levi?
Dunno, miss.
Mickey?
Dunno, miss.
Vicky?
Dunno, miss.
Jamie? Jamie? Jamie New!
Me, oh sorry, Mr. Where with furries.
Gay.
Haha,
Gay.
yeah, gay kid.
What do you want to do, love, career-wise?
Well, I don't know, miss. The world's just alive with enticing opportunities.
Well, Jamie, love, I got your psychometric careers test here, and you got forklift truck driver.
It's dream come true. Except, what I really want to be is a drag queen. In this face, in these lips, in these hands, in these legs, in her shoes.
What was that, Jamie?
I said, I like your shoes, miss.
Oh, thank you there. Jimmy Choos.
Oh.
All right, and the results of your aptitude, ability, suitability, psychometric evaluations are...
You going on Sunday?
no.
There's a clock on the wall and it's moving too slow. It's got hours to kill and a lifetime to go. And I'm holding my breath till I hear the last bell. Then I'm coming out hard and I'm giving them hell. I'm a superstar and you don't even know it. In a wonder bra and you don't even know it. You're so blah blah and you don't even know it. I'm like au revoir and you don't even know it. There's a path I've planned to the promised land, and you won't understand, cause you're my backing band. And it's the Jamie Show, and you mess so, and you're kinda slow, and I'm go, go, go. I got the dreams, I got the scar, I got the moves to make you smile. So kiss my ass goodbye, cause I'm gonna be the one. I'm on my way, I won't return your stupid lessons I've unlearned, and I'll be free to fly, and I'm gonna kiss the sun. Oh baby, I'm a hit. Yeah, I'm a hit. Yeah, I'm lit. Yeah, I'm a blockbuster, and I'm rising fast. I'm an atom blast. Now the past is past, I'll be free at last, yeah. The wasted years, the endless days, your boring nights, your dark shades. Get up and hit the track, 'cause I'm gonna be the one. You're in my lane, you're in my light. Get out my way, I'm taking flight, and I ain't coming back. And I'm gonna kiss the sun. And if ever you find life is getting you down, there's a party starting a new part of town, where there's a guest list of one and the name's Jamie Hughes. And if you ask me real nice, I might sign you in too. Oh baby, I'm a hit,
And you don't even know it.
legit.
And you don't even know it.
Better give me room for my baba food, 'cause I'm coming up in a double D cup. When a boy's a star, he's a headliner. And the boys in the class go, and the girls in the class go. All the boys make some noise, say. Every girl give a twirl, say.
Hey, hey, hey.
Boys like,
We got big car, we got big dollar, and we got big dick.
girls like.
We're superstars. We gonna holler till the beat gets sick. The beat gets sick. The beat gets sick. We gonna holler.
We got big dick. Big on
Introducing Miss Hedge. I'm teacher said,
Kids keep bragging and my dad keep dragging, but
hey who, what you gonna do?
No use preaching 'cause I gave up teaching, but
Hey who, what you gonna do?
I ain't lying when I call them
Trouble.
Kids be great, bubble on
Double.
Yeah, yeah, no, we're busting their
Bubble.
bubble. Bringing it down on their heads like
Bubble.
Tell them like it is, but they don't wanna know it like life don't owe you, know you owe it.
Life don't owe you, know you owe it. Life don't owe you, know you owe. God damn it, God damn it, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, go!
I got the dreams, I got the style, got the moves to make you smile. So kiss my ass goodbye.
I'm gonna be the one.
And when you're all like 32, you'll all remember Jamie New, the kid who learned to fly. Oh baby, I'm a hit.
We don't even know it.
Start with me.
We don't even know it.
Yeah, I'm a hit.
We don't even know it.
Just a bit.
We don't even know it.
And I'm smoking
don't even know
hard.
it.
And you got the
We don't even
love.
know it.
Yeah, when I'm
We don't even
down.
know it.
Yeah, you have not. Oh,
You don't even know
you don't
it.
even know
You don't
it.
even
You
know
don't
it.
even know
You don't
it.
even know
You don't
it.
even know
You don't
it.
even know
You
it.
don't even know
You don't
it.
even know
You don't even know
You don't
it.
even know
You don't even know
You don't even know
it.
it. And you don't even know it.
I can see you've got quite a mind for your age. Why one think, and you've dragged me here, right onto stage. Now I'm here, there's no telling what may ensue. With a cat such as me, and a thinker like you. Oh, the things you can think, oh, the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a gink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, all the things you can find, lining up to get worse. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Zeus. Zeus! Zeus!
Zeus, 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 Zeus. All the things you can think, any thinker who thinks can come up with a few.
All the things you can think.
Take a trip on a ship to the Bip or a Bip or to Solid Salou.
Think a beautiful schlop.
And a cherry on top.
You don't need an excuse
All the things you can think.
when you think about Zeus, 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 Zeus.
Think of an elephant up in a tree.
Think of a person too tiny to see. Think of a bird with a one-feathered tail.
Going on adventures down a dangerous trail.
Think of a bird who flies off on a spree. Think of a kangaroo sure as can be.
Think of a general crazy for war. Think of something horrible and hairy.
Something sinister and scary that you never dared to think of before.
fear and the darkness of night. Ooh. All alone in your room as you're facing your doom.
Seek a glimmer of light. But I hope you're prepared to be scared of the scared.
'Cause his name on the gates.
Danger's right on the brink.
When you think about Zeus.
An unusual story will soon be unfurled of an elephant trying to save a small world. And a girl from the world who thinks just like you.
Just think!
From the planet of who?
And the smallest of small to the jungle of new.
And the largest of all.
You think and 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 think. Just think! All the things you can think. Think and wonder and dream far and wide as you dare.
All the things you can think.
When your things are run dry in a blink of an eye, there's another thing there.
If you open your mind,
All the things you can find,
lining up to get lit.
all the things you can think, 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 all the things you can think.
When you think about this. When you think about this. When you think about this.
Thank you. The one feather tail of Miss Gertrude McFuzz.
Poor little Gertrude. A sorry sight, but I'm gonna take you under my wing and maybe you'll be alright. I was once a plain little bird like you, kid. One pathetic feather was all I grew. I had nothing show-offish. What's a plain bird to do? And there's certainly nothing show-offish on you.
Thank you, Maisie.
So I made a plan for my self-improvement. No more crumbs, I vowed I would have the cake. Yes, I went to the doctor,
Dr. Dig by the lake.
and he told me what sort of a pill I should take. Now, I'm amazing, amazing. As feather can be now. Amazing, amazing. It was all for sale. Amazing, amazing. The birds are all whistling at me now. Amazing, amazing. Baby, that's my tale.
High or low, she is fabulous. Watch her go. Gee, I'm envious too and strong. Maisie's fabulous too. I wish I had one like this, left and right. Best I've ever seen, day or night.
Kid, you're turning green.
What a sight, Maisie's fabulous tale.
Get those pills,
Pills.
and you can have thrills. Your fortune is certain to see, and you can be amazing. Well, almost as amazing as
Maisie, loser at 10 o'clock.
Ew, get it, girl!
Hilda, leave, you weirdo! Horton. Horton. Oh, forget about it.
I've been guarding this clover for over a week, getting laughed at for thinking that a dustbag could speak. And let them all laugh. I'll try not to mind, for I have found something that they'll never find. And there are secrets on a leaf, in the water, in the air, in a planet's tiny world, all invisible. Not a person seems to know, not a person seems to care. There is no one who believes a thing I say. But I'm fairly certain at one time or other, great thinkers all feel this way. I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. I found magic, but they don't see it. They all call me a lunatic. Okay, call me a lunatic. If I stand on my own, so be it. 'Cause I have wings and I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. And someday soon, I know there you'll be. One small voice in the universe, one true friend in the universe, who believes in me.
I'm alone in the universe, so alone in the universe. My own planets and stars are glowing.
Alone in the universe.
No one notices anything. Not one person is listening. They don't have any way of knowing.
And nobody knows that I have wings.
I have wings.
And I can fly
I can fly
around the moon and far beyond the sky. And someday soon you will hear my plea. One small voice in the universe.
one true friend in the universe. Please believe in me.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
It's me, Jojo, the mayor's daughter.
I'm Horton, the elephant.
Are you real, or are you a very large think?
Oh, I'm real, all right. I would state that in ink.
In my thinks, I imagine a lot of strange things, and I go to strange places as if I had wings. Oh, I love a good think.
Well, for me, that goes double.
Sometimes my thinks are what get me in trouble.
When you think, do you dream?
In bright colors.
Me too. And I go to strange places like Sala Salou.
When you think, do you think you could fly to the stars?
Oh, little friend, no one else has thinks such as ours. Yes, I have wings.
I have wings.
And I can fly
I can fly
around the moon and far beyond the sky. You called my name and you set me free. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Who believes in me? Good night, Jojo.
Good night, Horton. See you in Sala Salou.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably should have bragged, but dang, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains but no polish. I got a heart just to be heard. With every word, I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I showed every burden, every disadvantage I want to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I woke these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But dang, it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEX.
A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be
a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns around and runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me,
he says in parentheses.
And don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot.
I dream of life without the monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy, I say? Anarchy. When I fight, I make the other side panicky with a shot.
Yo, I'm the tailor's apprentice, and I got John Knuckle, his and Knuckle Parentis. I'm joining the rebellion, cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gonna take a shot.
And we will never be true. It's a long time you have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I stallion on a stallion. With the first black battalion, I'ma get shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraud. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Bird, check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot blacker than the cattle caught in the pot. What are the odds that God would put us all in one spot? Pumping is violent conventionalism, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Or am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth. I've never had a group of friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Everybody say,
Oh, oh, oh.
hey!
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
Let me hear you say.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said shout it to the rooftops.
Whoa.
To the rooftops.
Whoa.
Ah, come on! Rise up. When you're living on your knees, you rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up.
When are these colonies gonna rise up? 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 Rise up.
I imagine death so much it fills me like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me? If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we're living fast and we laugh, reach for a flask. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. Where all the hungriest brothers with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation state? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow.
And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm just lucky and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Rise up, rise
It's time
up,
to take a shot.
rise up, rise
Time
up,
to take a shot.
rise up,
Time to take a shot.
rise up.
Take a shot, shot, shot. Hey, yo, it's time to take a shot. Time to take a shot. And I am not throwing away my, not throwing away my shot.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. 'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know he'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
A video of your speech online.
My speech?
Yeah, and I mean, I guess people started sharing it, and now Connor is everywhere.
Well, how many does it have now?
4,782.
329.
I don't understand. What happened?
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word
From across
the silence, your voice is heard.
Someone will come running. Someone will come running. Someone will come running.
To take you home.
Someone will come running to take you home. To take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
out of the shadows. The morning is breaking and all is new. All is new. It's filling up the empty.
And suddenly I see that all is new.
All is new.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not
So let the sun come streaming in. If you only look around, you
found, even when the dark comes crashing through. When you need someone to carry you. You will be found.
And the bodice and lace with a satin bow in the back.
Oh, and Wendler, what will you wear to Greta Brandenburg's wedding?
Mama said I cannot go.
To Greta's wedding? Because she's marrying that forest inspector?
Mama thought it was a little improper.
But they're decking the entire sanctuary with orchids and chrysanthemums.
Mama said no.
Ooh, well, I sure hope your mum approves the man I marry.
And the man I marry. Well, you know who Thea longs to marry.
Melchior Gabor.
And who doesn't?
He is rather handsome.
Oh, so wonderful.
But not so wonderful as that sad, soulful, sleepyhead Maurice Stiefel.
Maurice Stiefel?
How can you even compare them? Malky Gabor is such a radical. You hear what the whisper says? He doesn't believe in anything. Not in God, not in heaven, not in a single thing in this world.
They say he's the best in everything. Latin, Greek, trigonometry.
Oh, and the best part is he doesn't care a whit about any of it.
There's nothing, this mess of life. Still, there's this one thing just to see you go by.
It's almost like loving, sad as that is.
May not be cruel, but it's so where I live.
Oh, whoa. What you do, where you go.
I try and just kick it, but then what can I do? We've all got our junk, and my junk is you.
See us winter walking after a song. It's chill in the wind, but it's warm in your arms. This love was so blind. May not be true. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you.
But I love when you do stuff that's rude and so wrong.
In my room, turn the stereo on. Shoot up some you, and the you is some song.
I like drifting.
I ride on the rush of the hopes of the dreams. All these things I should do.
We've all got our junk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And my junk
yeah.
is you.
So we still keep talking after you're gone. You're still with me then, feel so good in my arms. They say you'll go blind. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. Oh, it's like we stopped time. What can I do? We've all got our junk, and my junk is you. My junk is you. You. What's next?
There's a part I can't tell about the dark I know well. You say time for bed now, child. Mom just smiles that smile, just like she never saw me. Just like she never saw me. So I leave, wanting just to hide, knowing deep inside you are coming to are coming to me. You say all you want is just a kiss goodnight. Then you hold me and you whisper, child, the Lord won't mind. It's just you and me, child of the beauty. God is good to love and ain't it good tonight? You ain't nothing yet gonna treat you right. It's just you and me, child of the beauty.
Don't scream, though I know it's wrong. I just play along. I lie there and breathe. Lie there and breathe. I wanna be strong. I want the world to find out that you're dreaming on me. Me and my beauty. Me and my beauty.
You say all you want is just a kiss goodnight. Then you hold me and you whisper, child, the Lord won't mind. It's just you and me, child, you're the beauty. God is good to love and ain't it good tonight? You ain't seen nothing yet, gonna treat you right. It's just you and me, child of the beauty. There's a part I can't tell, but the dark I know well. There's a part I can't tell, but the dark I know well. There's a part I can't tell, but the dark I know well. There's a part I can't tell, but the dark I know well.
Litera multum ille et teris jactatus et auto viceperem saevae memorum unonis ob
All the snow
ira multa quoque et
inside
bello passus
overthrown
conrat
at school, at
orbem
home by blind
arma
men.
verumque
You doubt them,
cano
and soon they
troiae
bark and hound you.
tribus
So
amoris
everything they say is
Italiam
just another
facto
bad about you.
profundus labrineque
All they say
venit.
is trust
Litera
in what is written.
multum ille
War is
et
made,
teris
and somehow that is wisdom.
auto viceperem
War is suspect, and money is their idol. And nothing is okay unless it's scripted in their Bible. But I know there's so much more to find by looking at myself and not at them. But I know to trust my one true mind and to say there's a way through this. On I go to wonder and to learning. Name the stars and know their dark returning. I'm calling to know the world's true yearning. A hunger that a child feels, that everything is shown. You watch me, just watch me. I'm calling, and one day all will know. You watch me, just watch me. I'm calling, I'm calling, and one day all will know. Orben. On the northeast tip of North America, on an island called Newfoundland, there's an airport. It used to be one of the biggest airports in the world, and next to it is a town called Gander. Welcome to the Rock if you come from away. You probably understand about half of what we say. They say no man's an island, but an island makes a man. Especially when one comes from one like Newfoundland.
Welcome to the Rock.
That morning, I'm in the classroom. It's my first day back and the school buses are on strike, so I'm covering for Annette, who's running late. Sorry, Beulah, half the kids not accepted thrilled to be assigned such a gorgeous day, so I told him we'd only have half a day this morning, and they were quite pleased until I told him we'd have the other half in the afternoon.
Welcome to the wildest river that you've ever heard of.
Where everyone is nicer, but it's never nice above.
Welcome to the farthest place you'll get from Disneyland.
Fish and chips and shipwrecks.
This is Newfoundland. Welcome to the Rock. An Islander, I am an Islander. I'm an Islander, I am an Islander. I'm an Islander, I am an Islander. I'm an Islander, I am an Islander.
That morning I'm sitting in my car. The kids cross Airport Boulevard to get to school, and normally that time of day everyone's in a little bit of a rush to get to work and stuff. So I usually sit there and run my radar. And if they're speeding, I'll stop them and I'll write out a ticket. I'll write STFD. Slow the fuck down!
We will not be killed.
Welcome to the land where the water starts to drown us, as we said.
We will not be drowned.
The loved ones, and we said,
We will still go on.
welcome to the land where the wind strikes the bluff.
And we said no.
That morning, I dropped my kids off at school and head to the SPCA, where I'm greeted by my other kids, all barking and meowing for breakfast and a belly rub. Not that I'm complaining, I love them. But by the time feeding's done, I gotta get back to pick up my human kids. So I take just 1 second for myself, and I'm sitting in my car.
I'm in the library. I'm in the staff room.
And I turn on the radio. You are here at the start of a moment on the edge of the world where the river meets the sea. Here on the edge of the Atlantic, on an island in between there and here.
I'm looking my radar when Bonnie comes by and she is yelling like mad. So I roll my window down and she says,
Oh, turn on your radio.
"Oh, slow it down, Bonnie."
Jesus, hey, John, turn on your radio.
Where our story starts,
It's my first day at the station.
where we'll end the night,
I'm getting coffee for the picket line.
where we know by heart
5 minutes till my smoke break.
every single flight.
I'm off to work at the airport.
Welcome to the fog, welcome to the trees, to the ocean and the sky and whatever's in between. To the one to the left, you're never truly gone. The candle's in the window and the kettle's always on. When the sun is coming up and the world is coming ashore, if you're hoping for a harbor, then you'll find an open door. In the winter to the water, to whatever's in the way, to the ones who have come from away. Welcome to the Rock!
Oh my God! It says here that average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustrations, may react. Stay 2 meters. With psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just waiting around for that plain little band of gold. A person can develop a cold. Achoo! You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here that the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows an erotic tendency. See note? Tendency. See note? Oh, see note, clever. Oh, see note. With chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eyes, the ears, the nose, and throat. In other words, just wondering if the wedding is on or off. The
with a name for herself, and the name ain't his. A person can develop a cough. And furthermore, from stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip.
When they get on the train to Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned, and the mood's took the lime.
Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop a grip, a grip,
A post-nasal drip,
you with the wheezes,
and the sneezes,
and the sinus is really a pip.
from a
Lack of community property, and a feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a big bad cold.
Hi, boys.
Come on, go, girl. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug round the neck, a hug round the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. About you! About you.
My heart is leaping. I'm having trouble sleeping.
'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little do. Come on, girls! I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and it beats me oh the heck, beats me oh the heck, how I'll ever tend the farm when I wanna keep my arms about you. About you.
Without thinking about we do the thinking.
'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Diddle little little, diddle little little, diddle little little do. Come on, girls. Goodbye now. Go.
Well, that's the wrong song.
Yeah.
What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby, which would otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. guy sitting in front of his television set who used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked him. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John could be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that can flatten the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you meet a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet that he's minking it for some dough.
When a bum finds wine like a bum can afford, it's a seat that the bum is under the thumb of some of the broad.
When you meet a mug, likely out of a jug, and you still lift you platinum for the rod. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's probably 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you meet a sport and his cash is run short, you can bet that he's banking it with some dough.
When a guy wears tails with the front leaning white, who the hell do you think he's here to drink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob picks a good steady job and he smells like Vitalis and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever, but you can't get odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Just when you think life can't get any worse, you get evicted from the swamp!
I really thought that ogre was gonna help us.
He still might. Maybe if we close our eyes and clap really hard.
Oh, grow up!
I won't.
You're 34 and need a shave.
No.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Where to now?
40 miles north, they said. There's a landfill with our names on it.
Landfill? Are you kidding me? What's next? A dunghill? A septic tank? How low do we need to go, people? It's time we stood up to Farquhar ourselves.
Ginny's right. We need to get off our fluffy butts and do something. All right, we gotta do something, but it's gotta be you. You said it first. You said the word.
That ogre may not have been the answer, but something better will come along. And we have to wait for it, because that's what fairy tale creatures do. We wait for miracles, we wish upon stars. Why, my cricket always
No, forget that cricket. If he was so smart, he would have seen that windshield coming.
No! We just need to lay low until this all blows over.
We can't wait. You have to say something now.
Oh, I wish I was a real boy. None of this would have happened if I was a real boy.
Listen up, puppet. We spent our whole lives wishing we weren't so frickin' strange. They made us feel that way, but it's they who need to change.
The way they think. That is.
That's right, Papa Bear.
That's right.
It's time to stop the hiding. It's time to stand up tall, singing, hey, world, I'm different. And here I am, splinters and all. Splinters and let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Let your freak flag fly. Let it fly, fly, fly. It's hard to be a puppet, little puppet boy. So many strings attached, cut loose, but it's not a choice you make.
No, no.
It's just how
freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Let your freak flag fly. Little pig, little pig.
Always mouth for a fist.
Papa Bear, Papa Bear.
I'm a Scientologist.
Scientologist.
Yeah, yeah. I'm filled with constant doubt.
I'm gonna shed my house coat.
This thing you work it out. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high.
Yes! It all makes sense now! We may be freaks, but we're freaks with teeth and claws and magic wands, and together we can stand up some more applause. Never take it down, raise it way up high.
We've got magic, we've got power, and who are they to say we're wrong? All the things that make us special, all the things that make us strong.
What makes us special?
What makes us special?
What makes us special makes us strong. Let your freak flag wave. Let your freak flag fly. Never take it down, never take it down. Raise it way up high. Yeah, let your freak flag fly. Fly, 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 fly.
I'm what? I'm good! Get used to it!
Fly.